What were we talking about, Phyllis?
Our first concerts that we'd seen.
All right, where was your first concert?
Mine was Elton John in New York City.
Elton John, New York City. What year?
I would say it was 1976.
Oh, he had a whole song about 1976. Philadelphia Freedom. What did he play that one?
He sure did. Of all concerts. And yes, I was in a jean jumpsuit with my short Dixie haircut,
Oh, I can imagine
disco haircut,
that.
smoking my cigarette,
Mm.
waiting for the concert to begin.
Do you remember what it was like back in those old days where you would go to one of those big concerts at the downtown venue? You've been 2 years listening to these albums and just looking at the pictures, and then you get a chance to see them in person, and that was special before the internet.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, nowadays you would just get on the internet, you see what their concert was last night.
Yeah, but it's not the same as being there. You still want to be there. The
No,
excitement,
and the whole thing.
the rush.
I guess what I'm trying to say is back then you didn't even know what they would be like as people. All you knew is pictures
Pictures, and you wanted to hear their voices,
and
their records,
yeah,
their
and
sound.
you knew, but to see them in person would be a completely different scene.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
Definitely different. I saw Prince in concert, also in New York City. He's a
That must have
very
been much later. We're talking in the 70s now.
yeah, that was much later.
So let's stick with the 70s and the 80s.
Okay, I've seen Aerosmith.
Okay, let me tell you about my first concert.
Alrighty.
I remember I was like in sixth grade. My brother's probably he's 3 years older. He's probably a freshman, and his friend was John Belcher. I know we took a bus down to the venue, which was the Indianapolis Convention Center, which was not the normal place to see a concert in Indianapolis. If you're gonna go see a concert in Indianapolis, you usually would go to Market Square Arena. That's where the big shows were, where the seats were all, like a theater kind of sort of. But this was at the convention center, which is a different thing. It's like a big room, and it's where they would have boat shows or RV shows or car shows. But this was a concert, and we walked into this big room, and they had the stage set up on one side. They had bleachers that weren't even pulled out. They were just, like in the high school where they would pull out the bleachers when it's time for the show. They weren't even pulled out. So you're walking around this room, the lights are on, big fluorescent lights and everything. It's bright in there. You're seeing this empty stage, guys on stage, check, 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 check. What are you going to do? So you sit down on the floor, and people started congregating around on the floor, just like, well, the lights are on. I don't know what's happening. This is
What did those tickets cost? You remember back then?
$25,
That's pretty
$15.
expensive
I
around
don't
that time.
know. It wasn't. It wasn't. I haven't even told you who the concert was yet. It was the Kinks with John Cougar, not John Cougar Mellencamp. That came later. John Cougar opening up for the Kinks. Weird combination, right?
Very.
Do you even know who the Kinks are?
Oh yeah, love them.
Name one song.
Let's see. Oh gosh, I haven't listened to them in so long. She was just 17. No, that was not it. It was something about being 17. Oh gosh, I can't remember
Wow.
now.
Wow. And her dog is named Lola. Lola.
La
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 la. Oh
Lola.
gosh, I used
I
to
met
listen
her
to them.
in a club down in Oso. Oh,
They had a
and
lot of hits.
think that in the Jericho. La 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 la
But they had
Lola.
more than just that song. They had a lot of songs. I just can't remember right now.
Whatever. Okay, so before the lights even came down, people were just sitting around. Well, I don't know what to do. I was in sixth grade. My brother was like a freshman. We were young people, and then Kinks, they're an older group, so there was old hippies around. They just started taking out their pipes, taking out their joints, lighting up. The lights are still on. Any security guy could have walked up to us. I was just sitting there. They were doing it. They asked me if I wanted to smoke something. I go, thank you very much. And I look around and I go, well, nobody's bothering us. I guess it's all right. And eventually the lights turn down. And everybody goes, woohoo! And the concert starts. And John Cougar pulled it off like a champ. The only song he had at that time was I need a lover who won't drive me crazy. I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. I need a lover that won't drive me crazy. Some girl knows the meaning of hey, hit the highway. You remember that one? That's the only song he had.
That's it. No Jack and Diane. No nothing.
Jack and Diane. None of that he had even written. That was the only famous song he had out at that point. Maybe he had "Hurt So Good."
He probably did.
Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. Make it hurt so good. Ding, 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 ding. Ding. All right, maybe he had that. Anyway, he fucking was great. Pulled it off like a champ. Now the bleachers are pulled out. Now we're way into the concert. Whole different scene.
The Kinks are a whole different element.
The Kings come out. I remember Lola.
They had other songs, so I can't remember.
Their main song is
See, you can't remember either.
Well, dun 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 dun. That's AC/DC. I'm just teasing. The Kinks.
They had a lot of. Why do I want to say something about 17? I just.
Pretty Woman. It's not the Kinks. That's Roy Orbison.
No, I'm thinking about being 17. It was something about. I can't think of it right now. But anyway.
Lola. La 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 Lola. Well, this is the popular one at the time. I met her in a club down in Old Soho where we drank champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. Asiole, la 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 cola. She come up to me and she asked me to dance in a soft down voice. She called me, her name was Lola. La 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 Lola. Well, we danced all night in the green light, underneath the candlelight. She sat down upon my knee. She said, hey, dear boy, wanna make you a man. I'm not the kind of and then I see I almost fell for my Lola.
La 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 Lola. All right.
First concert.
Go for it.